Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, you've had a wonderful week. You're all excited for Game Week 37, which is the second last game week of the season. As we're about to wrap things up for this season. And so just hope that you can be able to boost your ranks here and there and try to gain your targets for the season. So today I'm going to talk about my Game Week 36 team review. My Game Week 37 free hit team or rather draft, because it's not yet final. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe, and if you are enjoying the content, make sure you leave a like. So first of all, I'm going to talk about making the 6 team review, where I managed to score 104 points, but unfortunately my rank decreased to 122k from around 105k. We are so close to the 100k mark, which I'm targeting this season, but it's still not out of reach for now, as we still have 2 very big game weeks to come before the end of the season. So in goal, I had Schmeichel, who scored 8 points. Really happy with that. I thought he could have scored more points, but 8 points is really solid considering his past performances. Then we had Cancelo, finally getting that attacking return, coming with 14 points, which was really good. Then we have Rhys James also coming with an attacking return, which was also very good. And then Trent, very disappointing double game week from him. I was expecting more from this game week, but Liverpool are very disappointing, especially Trent, who didn't pick up any attacking return or even a clean sheet from the 2 matches that he was able to play. Then he had Alonso, who I transferred in this game week. I was subbed off very early in the first game, which was really disappointing, since they managed to keep a clean sheet, I think. So I think that was really disappointing. But at the second game, they were able to keep a clean sheet. That was really good. 7 points is not that bad. And then to the midfielders, Gordon scored 5 points, really disappointing as well. No attacking return from him, just 5 points there. I was expecting a little bit more from him. A very big differential there, but it did not pay off. Then you have Son, who has been carrying my game weeks from, I think, game week 34, game week 33 there, scoring a lot of goals. The rest for the Golden Boot, managed to score 20 points, which was really good. Then you have Madison, who didn't play the first game but managed to play the second game and came with an attacking return where he scored. So 8 points from him is very good. Then you have Saka, who was also really disappointing in the double game week. Did not have any attacking return, so 4 points from him there. Then you have Salah, who was the captain. Really disappointing captain pick there. Could have gone for Son. Like maybe I could have been a little bit higher than where I am right now. So Salah did not start one of the games, hence why he only scored 6 points, which was really disappointing. And then we have Nketiah, who managed to score 15 points. He scored 2 goals in the first game. It was really good, coming with good points there, and a very big differential pick for me this week. And then to the bench, where we had one across the board, and Ben White there with 0. So in general, it was not a very bad game week. Scoring 100 points is usually a very good thing in FPL. And hats off to those who captained Kevin De Bruyne, and also those who triple captained him, because you won this game week with a very big margin. And then now we can go to my free hit team changes I'm thinking of doing. I think this might also help those who have 2 transfers, 1 transfer, to be able to look at someone who can help you this week. You don't have the free hit chip, or if you still have the wild card until now. So for this game week, we're using the free hit as I've mentioned, and so this is going in goal. You're going to have Pickford against Brentford and Crystal Palace, both home games. Everton fighting for their lives, so I think they're going to need a lot of saves from Pickford so that they can be able to stay in games and be able to keep clean sheets so that they can be able to get the 3 points that they need to stay up in the league. And then we have Cash there. Also 2 home games, him and Lucadine, been performing very well for the past 3 game weeks. Since they play Crystal Palace and Burnley at home, I think they're going to outscore Crystal Palace and Burnley, so that's why I'm going for the double defense, the double Aston Villa defense at the back. Then you have Holgate, who's also the same boat as Pickford. They need to be on their A game so they can be able to keep clean sheets. And also Holgate is very dangerous in the air when it comes to Everton set pieces in the other end, so he might come with a goal or an assist from a corner or a free kick here and there, and that's why I've opted to go for him at the moment, and I hope that it will pay off. Then now we have the midfielders. I know the midfield looks a little stacked with premium midfielders there. So we have Zaha against Aston Villa and Everton, playing away games. A little bit clashing because I own a double Aston Villa defense and a double um, Everton defense. So maybe Zaha might be the one to end the clean sheets there, but I hope that he doesn't. I know it's a little bit contradicting there, but if Zaha scores, you just hope that the Cash, Digne, and Holgate can be able to perform in the attacking returns, produce a lot of them. Then you have Mane against Southampton. Salah has picked up an injury, so he might be out, and I don't think Klopp has the luxury to rest a lot of many premium players as they're still playing for the Premier League, and Salah and Mane has been in a lot of form, so I think it's a very good option and a very big differential pick, and I think he'll be able to perform against Southampton, who are very leaky defensively, and Liverpool need to increase their goal tally so that they can be able to match Man City in goal difference in case Man City drop off. And then we have KDB there against West Ham. We just saw what KDB did against Wolves, and that you're hoping that against West Ham you can be able to perform the same and produce those amount of points again. Then you have Son against Burnley. I'm sure that now he has heard the news that Salah might be out, that the Golden Boot race might be a little bit easier. So I think he'll want to score a lot of goals so that he can be able to boost his goal tally. And I think Burnley were very leaky defensively since the coming of the new manager, where they now play more attacking football. And I think that Son will be able to exploit that with the help of his partner Harry Kane there. Then you have Maddison. They play Watford and Chelsea. So you just hope that against Watford that he plays and be able to perform, because the Chelsea match is going to be a little bit tricky. So we just hope that he plays against Watford, scores a lot of goals. Then against Chelsea, he can be able to start, just get those minutes in, and he'll be able to produce a lot of points. And now that is the midfield. Then now we can go to the forwards, where we have Richarlison. That's the same as Holgate and Pickford. 2 home games. I hope that he can be able to perform. They need their main attacking striker to be able to be on his A game and score the goals that they desperately need. I know against Watford it was not a very good game for him, but I hope that he'll be able to bounce back against Brentford and Crystal Palace. Then you have Ings completing the team. Just because Watkins is out, I've opted in for Ings here, who play Crystal Palace and Burnley both at home again. So I think I hope that they'll be able to perform. So as you can see, the team is mainly is heavy on Everton and Aston Villa, and I hope that you can be able to perform and bring the good points home. Then to the bench, that's a very standard bench for free hit. I don't think any of these players here will play. Maybe Simikas will play because Robertson looked a little bit tired at the end of the game and had to be substituted, or maybe Trent will need some rest because he played 120 minutes this week. But we'll have to see. But I think the bench don't really cares on a free hit. So I have Carson, Simikas, Kelly, and Richardson, just bench enablers to be able to boost your team. But if you have some extra cash, you can be able to bring in someone who plays just in case someone in the main team misses out. And now that is the team. So let me know what you think about the team in the comments. Let me know what your free hit team will look like, and let me know what changes you'll make to this team. But this team is not final. You can follow me on Instagram, where I post my final team after the end of the deadline, so you can check out there. And before we finish, just to add some FPL considerations, as some people have been thinking of, here we have Kane against Burnley again. Kane has been on form after his display against Arsenal, and we hope that against Burnley can be able to bring that. They're still fighting for top 4, and they need their main marksman to be able to bring his A game as well. And then we have Mikolenko from Everton, who has been performing really well. For 4.9 million, you can't really go wrong with him. Also, a very big differential because he's owned by only 1.9% of the FPL managers. So I think it's a very good differential pick and a very good pick as well. And then we have Coutinho there, just signed a new deal with Aston Villa to come permanently. So I'm sure he wants to show the fans what he can do for the team, how he can help the team, basically just to prove a point. And I think the Crystal Palace and Burnley matches are good for him. Can be able to prove that point there. And I think he'll be a very good pick. And with that, I'd like to hope that all of you can be able to get a lot of points this week and able to perform and reach your target for the week. And with that, I'd like to say bye-bye, and I'll see you all guys later.